ladies. Today we're going to talk about aging, normal aging and not normal aging. Of course, a lot of people get normal aging, not normal aging. All that is confused with dementia, but there is a big difference. So tonight we're going to learn the difference between what's normal and what's not normal, and you'll be surprised. Okay, we're going to start with this paper.
What we're going to talk about now is the difference between normal aging and not normal aging. Now understand, I did not say dementia, I just said normal aging, not normal aging, because one of our big misconceptions in this country is that if it's not normal aging, it's going to be dementia. And that's not true. So we've got to get that one off the table. So what I'm going to do very quickly is give you two quick little role plays that are going to take you through normal versus not normal. So I'll do normal first. I'm in the living room, and I've been watching a TV program, and the program finishes, and I decide, you know what, I'm thirsty. I think I'm going to make a pot.
That's not going to be
And I head
here.
toward the kitchen to make a pot.
Oh,
But before I get all the way in the kitchen, the telephone. And so I answer the telephone. Hello? Oh, hey, sweetheart. How you been? Well, yes, of course I know who it is. It's, right on the tip of my tongue. It starts with B. Betty, of course it's Betty. Sorry. Recognized your voice right away, just couldn't think your name. Yeah, see you around then. Huh? What? Oh, no, I'd love to get together. Oh, today? Okay, what? At 2 this afternoon? All right. Oh, in the mall? Okay, well, which end? Macy's. Oh, that's where J.C. Penney's was, right? They moved out and then I know what you're talking about. Absolutely. The menswear is that the same, yeah, I know where to be. 2 o'clock, I'll be there. Wait right inside the door. I'll be waiting right inside the door. It's supposed to be a little chill inside. Yeah. What? Oh, they opened a new chocolate store. Oh. Well, you know me. You know what I'm gonna get. I'll get caramels. I always get caramels. You're gonna get I know you like the white flaky stuff, the chocolate. Yes, coconut, of course. That's you. Huh? Oh, no, I'll be happy to call and see if Margaret wants to come. That'd be great. Yeah. Oh, the vacation pictures? Oh, yeah, I'll bring them. Wait till you see us all in that bathing suit. Oh, I was just kidding. Just teasing you. You know how I am. Such a teaser. She's getting fat. I'm not going to say it. She's getting fat. Okay. What? No, I didn't say anything. I was just talking to myself. Writing it up. what you just did is drop your cortisol level. Because I raised it up just a little bit. I didn't mean to. You did it yourself. I actually didn't have anything to do with it. I tried to warn you it was normal to start with, but you totally forgot. Because your brain was going, symptoms, symptoms, symptoms. I have your hypo, just a little bit. So, let's review this. And to review it, here's what I want you to do. Get your hand out. Isn't this amazing how handy it comes in? I love that it's right.
Okay. Now, we're gonna stop the video. When Timmy did that, what happened? What happened when she did that? Do you all think of anybody else, anybody that did that?
Inhale and exhale.
No, forget what you,
Okay.
You get what your keys down sometimes for
Right.
you know.
Right.
Passes too.
Yeah. So when she did that, what happened? What did you think? What happened at that moment?
That's
You losing
me.
it?
That's you. That's you.
That's me.
Have it ever happened to anybody that you know? You said, yeah, it happened to you.
Yeah.
I know sometimes Leslie can say something and she said, well, do you know this? And I know, but I can't think of it just at that moment. Or I can be at home and going to do something just at that split second. And I'll be like, what did I come in here for? Can I think of to save my body? How many of you been like that? Okay, all right, okay. So what happened when you saw that? What happened? You said, what did you say? It sound like me, though. And the first time we do that, what happened? What did you say?
Oh shit.
Okay. So what we do, we have the experience. Then when we have the experience, what we do? You got some little papers in here. You have the experience, right?
I have to back myself.
You got a paper like this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. First of all, you have the experience, and then you're gonna share. Share what happened, right? Then you're gonna think about what happened. You're gonna think out loud what happened. What did just happen to me? You know. Then you're gonna connect it together. So when you get ready to connect it, put the pieces together, what are you gonna do?
Put it together, that's in all 5 steps.
Yeah, when you think out loud, why and why not? What did that mean? Meaning what?
You just had to sing your moment.
That's in your moment. And then you put it together,
And try to do that.
try to do better. And you use it. What am I gonna do better next? What am I gonna do next?
When I do that, when I go into a room and if I go in there to get that thing and I get in there and forget it, I don't know about y'all, but I have to think for a minute. When I can't find what I come in, remember what I came for. What in the devil am I looking for? I go back into the other room and by the time I get halfway back in there, I realize what I went.
That's
And
that.
I go back and get it.
That's
I
that.
have to kind of reconcile myself.
So what did she say? Your cortisol level shoots up, and you get it makes you scary, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does.
Like what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, do the same thing. Go back, sit down, figure out what I was doing, and then go back.
Or you'll sit down like,
Yeah.
what did I do?
Yeah. So what she said? What you supposed to do?
Breathe.
Breathe. And when you breathe, what happens?
It lowers the cortisol.
Exactly.
Get started.
Exactly. Good deal. Good deal.
At the end of your arm. What's really cool, you're not going to have to look for a sheet of paper tomorrow. When you get up in the morning, I bet you know where to find your hand. And you'll be able to help you remember things this way by using it. And it's called kinesthetic. And so I use a combo of training that uses visual, verbal, and touch cueing because I know that human beings hold on to stuff better if I can get it locked into you in a variety of ways. Speak. this, be an artist. Visual data. Visual data is the most powerful incoming data. It is what human beings prefer, and it is what they want first in any way of collecting data. They want to see something first. It allows them to see it, and then they can start to think about what they want to do next. But what you see is the most powerful sensory input that you're going to get in your brain. But here's the interesting thing about vision. Show me what you see. Point to what you see with. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Put your hand back here. This is where you process in your brain what you see. So brain activity in the occipital area, the back of your brain, is where you process visual input. There's a little bit of distance there, isn't there? What connects the input system to the processing system is wiring.
Wiring.
In dementia, all wiring goes on the fritz and then dies. Just so you know. So there's a lot of wiring here. It's complicated wiring. It's actually fairly complicated because how many eyes do you have? 2. So you've got to take in data from 2 eyes, integrate those 2 pieces of data, process it, and then make sense of it. So all that's happening in the back of your brain. I'll show you in a few minutes. There's a huge amount of your brain devoted to visual processing. It's huge. There's also wiring between what you see and some other parts. Second way that you get data in your brain, take your index finger. Oh, look at how it points to things. When you hear auditory incoming, auditory data is the second most important way that human beings get data into their brain. Auditory. But if you hear a sound off to the side, what will you immediately do? Look. Because this is primary. This just alerts you to go look and see what it is you want to see. So when it comes to dementia, visual and auditory. People with dementia pay more attention and are getting more value out of what they see than what they hear. This is secondary, this is primary. Guess what caregivers like to do a lot though? Do this. Y'all love to run your mouth. You think they're paying attention to what you say. What they're doing is watching you when you're saying. They're picking up on your visual cues, but they're missing the content cues. Do this. So take the weapon that you've created, put it to your head. That's what happens is we think they're processing what we're giving them verbally, and what they're really processing is how we look visually and how we sound, but not necessarily the content. And because we're not on the same page, they're not getting this, they're getting this. We think they're getting this. This is not going to match. Who has to change? We do. So we have to use less of this and start with this. And learn to use visual more than auditory. Third way you get data in, auditory.
Yeah,
It's right here.
make sure you put up your
The
hand.
temporal lobes. Both sides are involved, but they're very different. This side is very different than this side. How many ears do you have?
2.
All forms of dementia, all forms attack the brain asymmetrically. It means it attacks one side of the brain more than the other. That's how it works. It hits one side and then it spreads more. So what happens in general, the left side of the brain is generally attacked sooner, faster, and more devastatingly than the right side of the brain. We don't know exactly why, but most patterns of dementia attack, you're going to see more on the left than on the right. Left, right, language areas, but they're different. We'll come back to that a little bit. Third way that you get data in your brain, take that middle finger, drop it down, and touch it to the back of your hand.
Make sure you got the
Now this is actually complicated.
You're going to come back to this.
And it also takes up a lot of brain space. This is sensory motor. You feel something, you do something, you do something, you feel something. They're wired together. So that when you feel something, if you like it, you do more of it. If you don't like it, you stop doing it. So when you feel something, you do something to change or encourage or facilitate what you're feeling, and if you don't like it, you don't do it anymore. Here's the biggest challenge of dementia here. Turn to the person next to you,
Turn to the person next to you. Partner up.
and if you will come up this
Turn
way.
to the person next to you.
Thanks. All right, now what we're going to do is delete vision, and we're not going to talk. Okay, so we're taking away 2 of the ways that you would normally be able to get data into your brain, and I'm just going to use that.
Okay, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up.
Go ahead and do that so you can feel what it feels like when you're doing this.
You can sit
So
still,
you already tell me
since you're not
this is
feeling
not
that.
a good one
Down
to
to
start
prayer.
with, because most people are not onto the idea of starting an interaction like this. And I do this particularly so you'll start to get the idea of no
Okay, wait a
judgment
minute.
until you've got a visual.
Okay. Okay, let's pair up.
Be paired up.
Okay. You Okay, everybody clear up?
Verbal, and only then are you allowed to do the touch. You gotta make sure they come together. So you're doing this, so you can already tell where I'm going with this. This is not a good.
Good, put your finger up like this.
This is not on the idea of starting an interaction like this. And I do this particularly so you'll start to get the idea of no touching until you've done a visual, verbal, and only then are you allowed to do
Visual,
the touch.
verbal, and touch.
You gotta make sure they come together. So here's what we're gonna do. You close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
People with dementia, put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back.
That's what this disease does. It robs you of skills, so you suddenly are pretty vulnerable. And you thought you were competent. Okay, so caregivers. Here's what
Close your eyes.
you watch me to do to them what I do to my person.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all should have your eyes
Close your eyes.
Notice how many of you open them up to see what I was
Yeah, y'all trying to open your eyes up. Don't keep your eyes
They're
closed.
sneaky like that. Okay, you ready?
Ready.
We're gonna use these. Okay, you ready?
Keep your eyes closed. Don't hurt like that.
And now, one more.
Okay.
I'm gonna pause you.
Okay.
How many of you found at some point who were being touched, your eyes flew open? How many of you realize you had a really hard time not going, wait a minute, hey? Now, what I'd like you to do right now is touch yourself where we just touched you. Go ahead and touch yourself where we made the touch.
Yes.
How many of you feel that that feels different than when we touched you? Yeah.
Okay, stop. Okay. How did you feel? Okay, you had the experience. Okay. Now, you done had this, let's share. Share, what did you feel? What did you feel? When you had your eyes closed and if your partner was touching you, what did you feel?
I felt, you felt that she was touching you and it was weird.
It was weird.
Yeah, it was real.
It was weird, wasn't it?
Yes. Weird.
Weird.
Yeah, somebody else is touching
Okay. So how do you think people with dementia feel?
The same.
The same. The same.
A lot of them say, don't touch me.
You know why?
And they make because they feel like that.
That's right. Because what did we not do? They did not what? We didn't do what?
Address yourself in the room.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that touching with your eyes closed, and you know people with dementia have the peripheral
Peripheral vision.
vision. Okay, they can't see what's going on. And a lot of them cannot understand what is going on. So with you just walking up and start touching and going on, so what do you think they're gonna do?
Makes them angry.
Makes them angry, and then what happened?
And they start fighting them.
So what she said, when you did this, what happened? You created what? You might as well be what?
Created a disturbance.
Exactly. You did it to yourself.
Right.
Okay. All right. Let's have a seat. So what we're gonna do? What we're gonna do from now on? What will we do with our client? If we, what do we do? How are we gonna do it better?
You get their attention, make eye contact with them, and then you do.
So, okay, you said a good one. You said eye to eye. Why is it so important to make eye to eye contact?
Because they can see the expression on your face.
The visual.
Right.
Your visual.
Yeah, and your voice.
And your voice.
Right.
And in your eyes. They see you. They know that you're there.
Right.
A lot of times they cannot connect what you're saying,
Right.
but they can
But
see you. Okay. All right.
Because if you are doing it yourself, you're actually sending and receiving, and it's closed circuit. However, when we do to you, it's an open circuit, and
Okay, when you did it to yourself, how did you feel?
When you touch yourself, you feel normal because you know that's you.
You said the magic word because you know that's you. And where they do not what?
They don't know.
They don't know. Exactly. And then we wonder, I know, Lord, I know they say I talk too much on the video, but I can't hear. But they wonder why did we get so many people with behaviors, the fighting, the hitting, the withdrawals, throwing stuff or whatever. So what are they doing? What happened? What have happened? You don't walk up to them and start touching them, and they don't know what's going on. So what happened? What shoots up?
Angry. They get angry.
They get angry. They want to fight.
They bite you, kick you, bite you. And they will.
And why do they do that?
Because they don't know what you're gonna do. They don't.
Because they're trying to protect themselves from
That's right.
Okay. All right.
Your brain, we eliminated the knowledge of where and when the touch was going to occur, and so your brain was going, oh. It was a hyper alerting, and let me tell you something that we don't think about touch. Light moving touch. Light moving touch. Cockroaches crawling on your skin.
Oh,
Clothes coming across. Someone sneaking up on. Light moving touch is an alerting, arousing touch. It's a hyper alert kind of thing. Danger, danger, Will Robinson. Because it says something's coming and you don't know what it is. And so what happens when we put our hands on people, even lightly, so you touch them like this, wake up, sweetheart. Because it came out of nowhere. So what I'm going to do is have you try something a little different. And we'll really work on this skill this afternoon, but I want you to test drive the model and see if it makes a difference. Okay. I want you to shake hands with the person. Now, I want you to tell me for a second.
Okay.
What's the most common?
Climb up. Stand up. Okay.
What contact?
I want you to shake hands with the person.
Reading them and interacting with them. Hand contact, right? So shake hands, and notice the next thing you're going to want to do is like up. Well, that's a bit of a problem. Because I want to stay connected because I want to keep the touch so that you'll know what I'm going to do. But the problem is when I lose skill and keep strength, and I like pressure, go ahead and do it. Ow! Wait,
Okay.
Or I feel like I'm trying to hold on to them.
Now you better pull back, sis.
Get away from me.
Uh-huh.
Okay? So what we're going to do is as soon as we shake, where did I tell you you found comfort?
Where you comfort at?
So what we're going to do, and I don't want to trap your fingers. I want to leave your fingers free. I want my fingers free, but I want to be connected to you.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is slide like this.
Slide like
this. Open your
this.
fingers up, both of you. Open your fingers up.
Okay.
Make them go like this. You should feel like you've created a bird. A butterfly.
Okay, yeah.
You're connected, but you're free to move.
Yeah.
Close them down.
Close them down.
They can hold on to you.
Yeah.
They
You
can
hold
use
on to
strength,
me.
they might use skill. It's comforting because you got pressure down there in the
Right.
bottom. And here's the really cool part. Hold on to them with your strength fingers, and you still can use your skill fingers.
Okay.
okay, right, yeah.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
And you turn it so you're underneath, which gives the sense of, I'm here to support you and help you, not to try and keep you from doing things.
Right.
Okay? Now, here's what we're going to do. You're going to lay your other hand on top of the back of their hand.
Okay. Make your hand on top of the back.
Get them to long. Now, this is an interesting phenomenon. The oldest sensory motor track in the human brain is eye hand. It's the one that develops first. Put a baby, sit it up at 3 months. What will happen if you let go? Down it goes. It doesn't even have trunk control. Doesn't have head control. But if you lay it on its back, so it doesn't have to do a whole lot of work,
Okay.
and you put the dangling crap down, right in the middle range. They're fascinated by it,
Okay, y'all can
because
see
they
that.
like to see it. And then they're just starting to learn how to do some of this stuff. So they're not very good at it, they don't have skill, they just have some strength, they're learning how. And no matter what they're doing, they will pause, they will look at the hand, and they will look at you. Let them look away. Pause. Give them a chance. Check. Because when your hand touches something, your eyes want to see what it is.
Yeah,
When
exactly.
your eyes are looking at something, it will also draw your hands. That's the other bad news. So what their eye sees, their hand wants to touch.
Okay, there we go. That's another one to talk about. What she just said, what your eyes see is what your hands want to touch. Okay. How many people have said, woo, okay. We gonna role play on this one. Okay. I'm gonna be the patient. Who gonna be the caregiver? We're gonna role play. Now you remember, she said, what the eyes see is what they're gonna touch. Okay, who gonna be the caregiver? I'm gonna be the patient. Who gonna be the caregiver?
I will be, I'm going to tell you.
Okay. Okay, you sure?
No, I can't.
That's what I just volunteered.
Okay, I'm not gonna do nothing real bad.
She's a good actor, I know. You are.
Okay, I'm the client who wanna be the patient. I'm the patient who wanna be the caregiver. So come on, y'all. Okay.
I will.
Okay. Alright. I'm the patient. You the caregiver.
I'm supposed to be doing now.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm the patient. Okay. You the caregiver. And you supposed to be doing something to me.
Kind of like invading your privacy here or your area.
Yes, honey. Okay. Or, okay, sit down in the chair. Okay. Now you sit down. Okay. Okay. No, you stand up. I'm gonna sit down in the chair. Okay, you gonna tie my shoe. Okay. Oh. Okay. Now when we go and we when we in a client house and we gonna turn around. You know how a lot of people tie the client shoe? Turn around. Here. I'm gonna tie your shoe. Instead of them doing this, they're gonna turn around and do like this right here. And what they gonna see when you turn around and do like that? They're gonna see all this right there. And what they gonna do? Grab it. Exactly. So what did we do? What did we do? It was what? Visual. Exactly. So what did when he saw the when he or whatever saw that, what did they want to do? The hand did what? Want to touch. So what did we do? We put it up there. They grabbed it. And then when we sit up here and have all this up in their face, and then they grab,
Right.
what did we do? We stuck it up there, didn't we?
Yeah.
All right. So who was the problem?
Caregiver.
Exactly.
Because I had one grab my food.
What did you do?
Well, I just looked at him straight in his
Well,
eyes,
wait.
and I told him, I said, don't you ever.
So where did you have? Where were you standing? How were you standing?
Well, see, I was putting him, okay, he was in a wheelchair. And he asked me, I'm putting the socks on, that's what I'm doing. I'm facing him now. I'm putting the socks on and I'm, bend over like that, and then he gonna reach up.
Exactly.
He did me like that,
Well, why did you bend over in front of him like that?
Tie his shoe up for him.
No, what you supposed to do?
What?
I bet you would been over like this, but
Tying his shoe up, yeah. Yeah.
What was that?
No, that was a third old man. That was you supposed to do. That was a third old man. That was you supposed to
Okay, good deal. All right. Ms. Bob said there was dirty old man.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you do different?
I told his daughter for one thing. I told his daughter what happened.
I mean, how did you redirect him? Okay, you had your experience, you shared, how did you?
I told him don't ever touch me, like that. That's what I told him. I said, don't do that,
And then what happened?
But,
Did you do anything any different the next time?
well, yeah, because he put them on. Been down there and put them on. I stay kind of distant.
Okay, Ms. Bob. Okay, all right.
Same thing I did.
Me too,
But as long as you don't put it there where they can see it, because, like I said, if the eyes is there, if the visual, and then you got your hands. Wherever your eyes go, your hands go, won't touch it. So that's why we have so many of our people with dementia that, they see, they want to pick up, and they want to do whatever. So, but that goes into different stages.
Who was you sticking with? Tom Rostand?
No, this was outside. I was in Mississippi.
And you're surprised when they start doing it. Well, you're the one that said exactly. You put it right where they can see it within arm's reach, and they're going, okay, look, goodies. On the other hand, if I do this, no matter what she's doing, she's going to notice me. Once I got her looking at me,
Is it mine?
Mine is in a billion here.
You let your one down.
It was raining, that ain't no way on my way up.
It was kind of strange.
It rained.
I've been my heart soaking wet.
she travels with me. So her brain is both getting and giving. I've reestablished the two parts of the loop so that she is doing with me, I am not doing to her. And she can give me feedback. I'm liking this scared me, this was okay. Take more time here, but this was fine. Did she give me all that feedback? Yeah, we're talking to each other without words. Because what I'm doing is using what she has left to help me communicate with her with the way that she can get the communication, as opposed to overwhelming her system with data. Okay, so with your partner, I want you to give that a try. Feel the difference between touching with versus touching someone. All right, so you're starting to get a sense of this.
Okay, yeah.
That kind of assistance has a term, and the term I've given that kind of assistance is hand under hand. It denotes the position of my hand. My hand is under yours. My hand is there to support yours. You're the boss. I'm here to help. I'm here to guide. I'm here to assist. I'm not here to take over and try to do things to you. I want to do things with you. Because I know if I can get your brain to understand what I'm doing, you're going to cooperate. You can give me feedback even when you can't speak anymore. You can give me feedback that doesn't result in me getting hit. We can figure out ways to share information because I'm paying attention to what you're able to do. So I'm going to show you where this data is processed in your brain. That's huge. Do this. The entire top surface of your brain is devoted to sensory motor. Sensation and movement, and they are, do this, hardwired together. What you feel drives what you do. What you do drives what you feel. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And there is wiring between what you see and what you do. And there is wiring in a normal brain between auditory processing and sensory motor processing. So if I were to say for you, we're too long. Stand up, we're gonna go downstairs. Your brain would take in that auditory data, translate that into an action statement, and get your body organized to stand up, and you would even know where we were headed. By late stage dementia, that's exactly what people with dementia hear when we try to give them auditory data. They lose the content, but they keep the rhythm, and they can't figure out what we're trying to get them to do. And it's not because they're not trying, and it's not because we're not trying. It's because we're using the wrong system for what they have left. So the other two, what you smell and what you taste, those are your five senses. Those are the ways you get data into your brain. So what are they? What you see, what you hear, what you feel and do, what you smell, and what you taste. These three are your skill manipulators. These two are strong and primitive. But people with dementia are just in the opposite way, like children when it comes to sensory data. Children develop which of these first? Curiosity or safety awareness? Which do they get first? Curiosity. Who's in charge of safety awareness? Someone else, not them. They can care less about safety awareness. They're curious about everything. They want to investigate everything. They're curious. They want to check it out. They have absolutely no safety awareness. Fortunately for everybody, they're pretty well padded. They have pretty quick reflexes. They don't have necks. Their heads sit right on top of their shoulders. They have a long torso. They've really got lots of padding everywhere for both insulation and padding. And their bones are not fragile. They're pretty dense. They bounce. When you get dementia, your brain fries in the opposite way it was developed. It dies, it fries. It's not working in the opposite way. So what are they going to keep? Curiosity. What are they going to lose? Safety awareness. Here's a heads up, you're not my mother. I resent it when you try to be my mother because I've lived a ritual life. I am not 3 years old. I am not 18 months old. You don't treat me like that. And yet my skill set requires that you figure out how to create an environment that's safe for me. But it still has to have this or I won't stay there. But if it's too much, I get overwhelmed. And if it's not safe, and I don't have what they have. I don't have padding. My bones are fragile. My fat pads have all gone to my trunk. I don't have any of my extremities. And I'm losing skills, and I lose them in the opposite way I develop. That's the reality. So real quickly, we're going to go back to our scenario. Because what I want you to realize, human beings, when they decide to go do something, what happens is I was sitting here and I got a call to my appetite. I'm thirsty. Core. Well, now the core of my brain is in the center part of my brain. Do this. This is the limbic system. This is that drive to survive. This is the part that says I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, I've got to peep, I've got to poop. And now it's time. You guys are getting close to that. It's, look, temperature regulation. It's also how I fight infections. It's heart rate, respiratory rate. It's wake-sleep cycle. All that's in the core of my brain, in the limbic system. And then part of that limbic system, put your index fingers out, is my amygdala. Your amygdala is the survival thing, it's your impulse center. Yeah. Fight, flight, flight. Part of the limbic, that's special. It's basically designed to protect you in moments of danger. So it's, shit, what was that? No, I don't like that. I want what I want when I want it. Do that. Oh, what was that? Because some of you can't say shit. In certain situations, but just
think that, hits first?
55 and up.
Think what she's saying. Ability to think, awareness, do think. When you think about a person age 25, 26,
45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the younger people
Mhm.
can't make decisions.
They just absent, man.
They might somewhere else.
They got too many things on their mind.
That's exactly what she's saying. Too many things going on.
And being able to see something from somebody else's point of view. Very last part of a human brain development. There are some people who never get it. Just so you know them. So here I am in the living room, and I decided to make coffee. Ah, that was my limbic system saying, you're thirsty, go get something. And I started to act on that, but what happened? Oh, look, gosh, telephone rang, an interruption, auditory. I knew what to do, I answered the phone because I recognized what it was. And then when I heard my friend's voice, I knew who it was, but I could not think of her name right that moment. That is normal aging. And here's why. What happens with normal aging is the following. Put your hand to the back of your brain. For each human being you've ever met, you take a picture, snapshot. If you see them multiple times, you have multiple snapshots, and you have them each in a file folder marked that person. But then, in order to come up with the name of that person, you have to go up here to the left, temporal lobe, and find your file cabinet for names. You have to sort down through the list of names to find the one that matches that picture. And then what you have to do, go over here, you have to do voice recognition, and match it up, and then out of your mouth, from this side, comes the word, hey, Betty.
Let's hear it.
Here's a reality check. Our speed of processing slows over time. It's basically 0.5 to 1% per year from the time you're 25 on. Yeah, around 40 to 50, you're starting to notice the slowing. And so I go to get the data, and it's like, the mouse is not clicking nearly as fast. Now, let me tell you something about these mouse. If you keep clicking that button, you freeze the mouse up, and the mouse goes, oh shit, I don't know what you want. Hang on, stop. I don't know what, wait a minute, I'm thinking. What am I thinking? I can't tell you anymore. You want me to think of something. I can't think of it. Oh, blank. It starts with a B. I got to the file drawer. I even got to the right area, but I couldn't come up with the name as quick as I wanted to come up with the name and the expectation. And so some of us go, oh, hey, sweetheart, how are you? I'm cheating. I'm using automatic system to cover for the loss. And some of you call me on it. Who do you think this is? Why are you so mean? One of these days you'll be older. You'll have that moment of, hello. This is why we give you name tags. This is why name tags are a good thing. Because what did I provide for your eyeballs? So, there it is. I don't need to look at the file cabinet. Look, I found it. So as you get with older people, you'll start to notice when you wear your name tag, they look at your name tag after they look at your face and then they say your name.
Sure.
That's because they're smart. Some of you are doing it here. And if not, you hate when people call you on this. Why are we so mean? Here's what you want to learn how to do. Hey, Betty, it's Tifa. Why don't we talk like that anymore? We used to say things, but there was a polite way that you did the telephone. We don't do it anymore. You go, hey, you know who I am? Or my least favorite, when you know somebody has dementia, Mom, which one am I? That's a quiz right away. I don't like you very much anymore. You're making me feel stupid. How many people like feeling stupid? Raise your hand if it's your favorite way to feel. We've got to quit doing this because what ends up happening is you shut down my system, you don't make it work. Because right away you shoved your agenda at it. So when we go downstairs, which we are going to do because you know what I'm noticing? Your limbics are starting to get really active. Y'all had coffee, maybe some juice, you had this, and your limbic is going, we need to pee. We need to pee now. I need to get up, I need to go pee. Can we go pee? I thought we were going to pee. Are we not going to go pee? I need to go pee. And so your limbic system is sort of queuing you up. We got to go soon. And it better not be long. And getting out of these chairs, we better be careful. Because also I will tell you, some of you have to cue the system up. And here's the first thing. Tell me what you do first thing in the morning when you want to go to the bathroom. You want to know what you do? Hold the pee.
I mean,
And when you were really little, what happened when you needed to pee? You pee. As you get older, you learn that, not here, not now. We have to put it in a place, a certain place. As you get a little older, these systems are not working as quick and sharp as you might hope. out the scenario and talk about skill building. And the whole thing is going to come together for you to help you appreciate how you can help people take in data and how you can use your skill to be supported. We need to do a quick review because we've changed places. And one of the things we know about brains is where you learn and hear something matters. And one of the things as we get older, it matters more than you think. When you change rhythms, your brain resets the screen. And that is one of the reasons, even if there wasn't a phone call, you might walk from one room to the other and then, what was it I came in here for? Because when you're in a whole new setting, look at all the new data that's coming in and it's bombarding your senses. And if you didn't strongly hook the thing you wanted to go do into that, what's called working memory, by the time you get to the new place, there's nothing to find. Unless you go back to where you had the thought before and then you can find it. Now, I just said a word that's really important, working memory. We now know there's a whole variety of different kinds of memory storage in the human brain. We used to just think it was either long-term and short-term. That's not true. Working memory is probably one of the most vital kinds of memories, and it involves a complex process. Do this. Working memory means that you have to wire together all parts of your brain to get it to work. Because it's complex, human beings can hold the following number of things in working memory. Working memory means I'm able to manipulate and work with them all at the same time. 5, put your hand up. 5, wonderful, 5 to 8. That's the most a human being can hold on to, and this is the least that a normal functioning human being should be able to hold on to at a time. 5 to 8. So should be able to hold on to at least 5 pieces of information in my working memory. It's actually pretty complicated. I've got to do a variety of things to do it, but I can. So what I did when I wanted to make coffee, when I was sitting there and finishing the TV program, I made coffee in working memory. And then I went to a new place, and before I could get settled in the new place, the kitchen, which is where I would make the coffee, the telephone rings. So I didn't quite make it to the kitchen to establish the relationship, which would have allowed me to go ahead and do what? Make coffee. I could have finished it off. But instead, what happened is the telephone rang. Attention, new data, incoming. So what I did is I went right to the telephone, and the first thing, it was my friend. Now I got diverted a little bit, because what did I have to find? Because the way she did it. Her name, and so that took a little energy, so it's my friend Betty. And then she asked me a question. Do you want to meet? She gave me data. At 2 o'clock. At the mall. At Macy's. She told me there was a new chocolate store that opened. And then I had to hold on to the information about that. And then I had to go find the thing that I know she likes. So I had to go do that. And it was the white, shut up. The white. Now that reaction was you trying to give me more data when I was already trying to work with data. And so what did you notice my little lip did? Shut up, I don't like that. So shut up is a way to say you're trying to do too much and I didn't like that. And it's a fight system. It was an automatic. So people say, shut up, I'm trying to, but you leave me alone. That distress sign is just you're trying to put data in and I'm already processing. Do you mind?
Okay, we're going to take a short
break.
break.
I'm sorry.
We're going to take a short break. Okay, let's assess. Okay, this is normal aging. So what is going on here? Okay, as she said, you can retain from how much data can you retain from what to what?
5 to 8.
5 to 8. Okay. So have anybody experienced having a moment where you're doing something and somebody's telling you this and somebody's telling you that, and you get to the point where you just stop and can't?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to role play it. Go up, do a scenario, and then I want okay, I want you on role play. Okay. See, I was trying to get them down. What just happened? What happened?
You was telling her too much.
You know, I got interrupted on the phone.
That's okay. Okay, now.
Right.
Okay.
That threw me off from what you were
And then
saying.
she was mad.
And she was
I was laughing at her, so that threw her off too.
And that threw her off.
Yeah.
Okay, now I want you all to roll, but I want you to, give her data more than five to eight, and see how many you're gonna get. Y'all do a scenario. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what. Okay, who's the person? You the person with dementia.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to do something, and you tell her what to do. Yeah, stand up. You can't sit down and do it.
She's supposed to do something, I was tell her to do.
You're supposed to tell her what to do.
I'm responsible for that.
You got dementia.
So I'm gonna do something that you.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be telling you what to do.
Oh,
Okay, sit down. Okay, we're gonna do something. Okay, tell her what you want her to do. Now this is normal aging now.
I need you to get dressed, so we go to the kitchen. And we're gonna sit down, we're gonna eat, and we're going to the store, go shopping.
how long we gonna be at the store?
Couple hours,
What we gonna buy?
groceries,
Okay.
yes.
What you gonna cook?
What you gonna cook?
Roasted potatoes, carrots.
Okay, now, okay,
What?
Missy Bowden,
First of all,
ask Miss Bobby what she said. What
first of all.
Now ask Miss
no,
Bobby, what did
said-
she say?
you asked her,
Yeah.
you asked her what were you going to store for?
Yeah.
And.
No.
Huh?
No.
You want to ask her what
You
she
gonna
said.
ask
What
me.
did she
Yeah,
say?
what did she say? What did
Ask me what I
what
said.
did Peggy say?
She's the one that's.
She said you want her to get up, and you didn't say get dressed, I'm telling you what you didn't say. You just told her that you want her to go to the store with you so y'all can make some groceries. And she said, what are you gonna cook when you get back? And she acted well.
See, that's a mom right there, she don't.
No, what she didn't
What?
ask you to do.
No, I didn't ask you what she did ask. I asked you what did she ask her to do?
She asked her to go to the store with her.
Okay. Devonna and Teresa, y'all do one. Stand up. Normal aging.
All right, she's got dementia, so I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Okay. Would you like to go out and get some ice cream?
Sure.
Or would you like to put your shoes on first before we go?
No.
Well, I tell you that, in order for us to go get some ice cream, we're gonna have to go and put your shoes on, and therefore, what's your favorite thing? Okay, well then, maybe we can go watch some TV. Would you like to go watch some TV? You're gonna have to put on your shoes.
Okay, Teresa. What did she say to you?
Go get ice cream and put my shoes on. I didn't want to put my shoes on, so then we'll go on the street.
Okay. So what did you process what she was trying to what she was telling you to do? So that is normal aging. So we're gonna get into the part where it's not gonna be normal aging. It's gonna be a person with the dementia, and we're gonna experience and see how what different it's gonna be. Okay. Okay, y'all want to take a break and get you something to eat and drink, and then we'll go to the farm. Just get up and stretch your legs.
I'm gonna get some air. No TV.
Yep, I can. Did you break?
No, you good.
Y'all like us in?
This